Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of your favorite golf podcast, Closed Course. I'm your host, Blake Corson, here with my co-hosts, as usual, Eric, Liam, and Nick. And the squad is back together.
It's been a long time.
It's been a minute, dude.
I
feel like I've lived 3 lives since the last time we did a fucking podcast.
Well, yeah, so you were in your wedding, and you had like a pre-wedding adventure, and then you had the wedding, which was in Croatia, and then you had your honeymoon, which was in Santorini, right?
Yes.
So you've been gone for almost the whole month of June.
21 days in Europe. Yeah, man, I'm all tied up, got the ring on.
Oh, yeah.
The ring, I know. Do you ever get used to it, by the way?
Yeah.
It's driving me fucking crazy.
And I go with the rubber. I mean, eventually you might do that. Yeah. It's just like, it happened to my buddy Daniel, who he was like pulling the boat in.
Yes, exactly.
And it got hooked on like the little rope hook on the outside of the boat. And then, the boats are heavy and the waves can move it. And it ripped his whole finger and tendon out, and he's a dentist. He needs to use his hands.
That's horrific.
And luckily it was okay, and he got fixed. But I'm like, why would you even screw with that? And you'd be surprised at how many times things get caught on.
No, 100%. Well, I'm just afraid. At this point, it's just like a fidget toy for me. I just mess with it.
Well, I feel like you wear rings all the time, so
but not on that finger. That finger's kind of a big deal. No, I do wear a pinky ring usually, but I fidget with it.
Yeah, you wear a pinky ring.
I wear a pinky ring. I know. But I fidget with it and I take it off.
$10 million pinky ring.
Maybe cut that.
$10. But yeah, man, it's great. It was. I mean, the trip was just insane. Now I look back at it, like 21 days in Europe. We went to Napoli, Rome, Venice, Rovine, Croatia, and then Santorini. So it was a lot. I dragged 9 fucking bags through all of Europe. It was horrible.
No fireworks in the bags, right?
No fireworks in the bags.
Good.
No fireworks in the bag. But we dragged 9 bags through Europe. I lost about 11 pounds right before the wedding, literally just because of that.
Lucky.
And Venice, you walk constantly. All you do is walk in Venice.
That's all you do everywhere in Rome.
Everywhere.
You swim.
My dad was like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Do they just not believe in like cars and shit?" And I was like, "That's just how they are." Venice, there's nothing. There's no bikes. It's just walking. Yeah. But even Rome and like these other places. But my dad said he's like, I just walked 17,000 miles in day one or steps day one.
Yeah.
I was like, that's just Europe. He's like, this is bullshit. He's like, I want to go back to America. I was like, I get it, but like.
Plus, while we were there, it was a heat wave.
Yeah.
It was like the hottest Europe
people have been dying
ever.
Yeah.
Like since they started recording temperatures, it's the hottest it's ever been.
I mean, that
insane.
walk to the pre-party.
Oh my god, the walk to the pre-party
was like 105 degrees.
Dude, the ceremony was just. People were hiding in the forest in the shade for the ceremony, waiting for G. It was insane, and I told everybody it's not going to be that bad.
And of course, G was on time.
So let me tell you this story. You know the story? You heard the story?
I think I heard it.
Let's hear it from Blake.
So I don't know the details.
Was it tar?
Yeah. So
on a boat.
Of course, yeah. G's late to the ceremony. So of course I'm just sitting there. We're all waiting, and I'm like, no, this is just G. Oh, I'm dying. I feel like I'm the Maldives again, like the Bachelorette, bro.
Pants.
Everybody was sweating, back sweat, knee sweat. It was the whatever you call it was really bad. The humidity was really bad. So we're sitting there where, I'm looking, it's like, all right, we're half hour late. Like, this is just G being fucking late, And then I keep looking. I'm like, wait a minute. We're an hour late. Like, something's wrong. I'm like, there's no way we're an hour late. Something's going on.
I see like a normal wedding. Like, people are waiting, and you're
and I told people,
you're standing.
No. So I told people, I was like, listen, it's so fucking hot. Be there right before the wedding. We're getting married at 5:30, be there at 5:15, that kind of thing, because it was so hot. And they get there at 5:15 and they just keep waiting and waiting. So people didn't sit down. They just stayed because there was like trees. So they walked in the trees.
God
there was water, there were fans, there was water.
Yeah.
And wine and
there could have been a bar though. Would have been nice to have some alcohol.
There was some champagne. But everybody was in the forest, and I told them like stay in the shade until there were like fucking kids and old people.
Yeah.
It was so bad. It was like 100 degrees. And then I keep looking, something's wrong, and I keep seeing the wedding planner kind of sprinting, and I see things happening. I'm like, I'm trying not to stress out and freak out. I'm like, something's wrong. Turns out, she took a boat. So we got married on an island. She took like this awesome boat, like this fancy ass boat, but they had just like more or less like painted it and polished it, and so there was like black tar, more or less polish on it, and she sat on it. The whole back of her wedding dress had black, like tar, basically on it.
Oh shit!
And so she, of course, and she was pretty calm up to that moment. Lost her fucking mind, and they were like, "It's not that bad. Nobody will see." She's like, "I am not going to walk down the aisle with black tar on my ass in this, $30,000 dress or whatever the fuck, some insane, I don't know dresses, but some insane dress." So they're scrambling. They ended up getting whiteout from the hotel, and they whited out her dress, and
Really?
you literally couldn't tell.
Really?
But it took 45 minutes for them to white out all the tar in
Wow.
her dress. Yeah. Otherwise, she was like, I was on time. She was like, I was on time, I promise.
well, at least there's like a good story and it worked out.
Exactly.
And now
Yeah,
you
it's
can
kinda
laugh,
funny,
now you can
yeah.
laugh
You know
about
what I
it,
mean?
you know?
But it was a lot. So then, of course, everything got pushed back. So our last meal for dinner was at midnight. Like that's
Holy
when our last
shit.
meal was, like the last course.
Look at Eric. Mhm.
was a midnight.
Wait,
and I felt so bad because then everybody was giving speeches, and I was like, shut the fuck up, get through the speeches. You know what I mean? I was like, let's go, let's go,
Yeah.
let's
A
go.
couple of those
So-
speeches went a while. Too.
Well, yeah,
Is
her
that
family-
air conditioned
her
at
family
least?
talked a lot.
No, it was outside.
It was
No,
outside.
It was
no,
it was outside, but
the
again,
sun had
when
went
the sun
down.
went down,
you
it
were
was
fine.
perfect. When
Thank
Yeah,
God
yeah,
Blue
yeah.
Cow had mushrooms.
No, I had mushrooms. We brought those.
Oh no! Well, we had.
Oh, you had some
Yeah, yeah.
before?
First
Oh.
time ever doing mushrooms.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I had a mushroom. We had a mushroom platter that we walked around with and gave mushrooms to everybody, and the party was
Like
fucking,
psychedelic mushroom type stuff?
And the party was awesome.
Oh,
it was the
shit.
craziest. Everybody literally stayed up till 4 a.m. and danced.
Are those legal over
whole
there?
fucking-
Like, how
no.
did you get? How did you get?
They packed that on the plane.
I don't know if we can post this or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, I took that. I took.
G was the drug mule.
No, I was. She's like, let's put it in my dad's. I was like, my dad's. I was like, no. I was like, we're putting this in my bag. But mushrooms are really easy to travel with. Dogs can't smell them. They look like they're capsules. So I just put them in a Nutrafol thing, and they look like
wow.
Nutrafol pills. Super easy. I travel with them everywhere. But yeah, so I had about
Yeah.
300 capsules of mushrooms that we put on a platter. I walked around. Everybody took mushrooms. The party went till 4 a.m. It was fucking insane. We had people with flames fucking spinning, girls dancing with flames. It was crazy, dude. It was fucking insane. It was so much fun. I think we jumped in the ocean at 4 a.m.
Yeah,
at the end
I
of the
saw
party.
that.
It was like more. It's everything I wanted and everything we wanted in a party and in the reception. The ceremony was beautiful. People were amazing. It was great. It was awesome. Yeah.
So it was funny because
wouldn't change it.
I was telling Blake this before, but because Liam and I got invited and we were all planning on going to the wedding. My wife had to have a procedure and we couldn't go and do all these things anyways. And we have 4 kids, so leaving them and planning, we were like, we're going to go for the weekend, just do the wedding. Anyways, it was in Revenge, Croatia. You can't just go for a
Ravine
weekend
for the
trip,
weekend.
whatever. Ravine. And we couldn't do it. But we were in a group chat. I don't know if you ever left that, but I stayed in it. And I just
Oh,
had
yeah,
FOMO.
yeah.
Because I was like
Same.
looking at the pictures from everybody, all the guys, and they're like, we're doing this today. We're going on this boat. We're going to the beach. We're going to this bar, all this fun stuff. And I'm sitting here in Colorado, I'm like, this kind of
The one that gave me the most FOMO, I think it was you. You were like, I'm going to this pub to watch the Croatia
it
World
was
Cup
Croatia
game. And I was
game,
like,
yeah.
fuck, that'd
Yeah,
be so
yeah.
cool.
That was
We
like
landed,
our first night.
Yeah.
We landed in
Croatia.
Croatia, and Croatia was playing England. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
that would have been fun.
You
Yeah.
could literally you could hear the town because it
Yeah.
was delayed. You'd hear the town erupt,
Oh.
and then you'd watch them score. Yeah, it
Oh,
was
that's
crazy.
cool.
It was crazy. It
Plus,
was
like
so fun.
Croatia was up for a minute there.
Yeah,
weren't they, in the first
2-0
half?
maybe, or 1-0 maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a great game. But yeah, it was a blast. Everybody fell in love with Rovine, Croatia, which was literally it's the coolest little town in Croatia. And Croatia as a country is amazing, but so it was really cool to
So-
see everybody just losing their mind about the town.
Question about the wedding, without getting into monetary and specifics. I reposted on Close Course the People magazine.
Yeah.
Like people posted on Instagram of like Blake and G got married. How does that work? Did they like have a camera crew out there, or did you just like send them, airdrop them a picture? Like how does that work?
Yeah, great question. So people think that, and some maybe people would obviously pay for like a Taylor Swift, you know what I mean, or like those.
Yeah.
But very rarely do these publications nowadays, especially, pay for the exclusives. They don't. But where that comes in is negotiation for us. So we can negotiate with our photographers, with our hotel, with our ceremony, with our wedding planner, and be like, hey, you're going to be featured in a People magazine article, in a Us Weekly article, in whatever article. So basically, we had 4 photographers and 3 videographers there. We didn't fuck around at all because we knew, and we obviously paid them, but it was like not what they normally would because they
Right.
wanted the features. It's great for them, great for
Right.
the portfolio, whatever. So yeah, we told them, they give us like, hey, this is what we're looking for in shots. We give it to our photographer. They take the shots, the videos, whatever, in that wherever they're looking for, the publication is looking for, and then the next day, unfortunately, it's hard because everybody went to the pool the Sunday after the boat, and we went back to our room for 5 hours and looked through photos and edited photos and sent them off to people. So that was hard, but it's like part of the deal.
Part of it.
Yeah. So then we send those photos
Okay.
to People magazine, and then we also filled out a huge questionnaire so they could write the article.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how that works. So that's, if you ever see somebody in publications, very rarely, unless it's like a Taylor Swift or somebody crazy, do they send their own photographer? It's usually just your photographer.
And they sent you like a shot list and all that.
Yeah,
stuff,
they sent basically a shot list. Exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
Do they agree to use those photos 100%? What if they got them and they're like, and then you tell your photographers are going to be in people, and then
yeah,
they're
I
not.
mean, so we had a little bit of a situation where we told everybody at the wedding, we were like, we didn't want it to feel like a quote unquote influencer wedding, a content. We just wanted it to feel like a normal wedding. So we told people like, hey, post. We were like, because Vogue was like, well, we'd love to do a feature on you, but you need to put all your guest phones in bags and you can't post for a week. And we were like, we don't want that. Like, we didn't want that. So we wanted it to feel post in real time, post in the moment, have fun. So we told everybody, post. So people posted.
Yeah, and then the ceremony.
And
there was
then,
an announcement.
and then all of a sudden, like our outlets started to pick up not our exclusive photos, like that we obviously wanted to use. And so then we had to rush big time because like Us Weekly and E! News posted Jason's photo. And we were like, what the fuck? Like how unprofessional for you to they screenshotted a story and posted it to E! News. I was like, come on, you're supposed to be like a big publication and you're screenshotting or screen recording a story. So we were really upset with a lot of these outlets. We were like, come on, guys, like we spent a ton of money on these photographers and stuff. Like use our exclusive photos. So once we got those out, they went back and they changed everything in their stories.
Yeah.
But it was frustrating. It's like, come on, guys. Like, fuck, man. Like, so that was hard. But again, little problems, first world problems. You know what I mean? Like everything else went really smooth and was great.
Yeah.
So.
It looked amazing.
It was amazing. It was a
like a good
blast.
time.
Wish you all could have been there. I
We'll
think Eric
be
had a
for
good
the
time.
next one. EB.
Yeah,
We'll go to your wedding in
it'll be fun.
Rovine.
There you go.
I don't know.
You
I don't know about that one.
You know?
I think Liam will beat me.
Maybe.
I'm strictly Scotland.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You're gonna go to Scotland?
That'd be a good one.
That would be
I would
fun.
totally be in for that.
That'd be
fun.
a good time.
Have you guys been watching the World Cup? You talked about it a little bit before.
Dude,
I have since I've been back.
I'm upset.
Yeah.
I didn't see any of it while we were gone.
Really?
No,
So I
yeah, it
missed
was
all the
hard. Croatia.
qualifying.
Too chaotic.
Yeah.
And the timing's all weird over
Yeah,
there.
we were
yeah,
playing
it's
like 3
brutal.
a.m. or 2 a.m.
Yeah.
or something.
Oh yeah.
But I'm obsessed with
Yeah.
the World Cup, dude. And every 4 years, I feel like I say the same thing. Like I love soccer, football, or whatever. But dude, there's something special, and I've been talking about it a little bit on my socials too. Is like, it's just so cool because it seems like all these media outlets and your For You page and like politicians are telling us that we all hate each other and that Americans fucking terrible and like if you come over here, the World Cup's going to be a failure, blah blah blah. And then everybody comes over here and they're all having a blast.
Yeah.
All these different races, ethnicities, religions, whatever it is having a blast together. And it's like so fucking.
Plus,
cool.
you see like the stars like Holland.
Yeah.
Like going,
Oh, yeah,
and,
yeah,
like,
going
like
out, yeah.
eating like food he
Yeah.
doesn't eat, and like going shopping in Dallas for cowboy hats.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
boots.
And everybody's just shocked at how friendly and inviting Americans are. And I'm like, that's because you've been fed bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we are very welcoming and inviting. And like, all these people are like, yeah, everybody's buying us drinks. Like, these random fans from like England are like, yeah, I haven't paid for a drink since I've been here. Like, it's just
Yeah.
cool, man. It's
Yeah,
special.
yeah.
I love to see it.
It's for sure cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it is cool. Because, like, have you seen the Scotland fans in Boston?
Yeah, they
They've
just took
obviously
over
been
Boston.
home for a while now. But yeah, like, they were like, it's so amazing in Boston. Everyone's so nice. And I think all the people in Boston loved them as well.
Loved them.
They were so sad when they left to
Yeah.
go to Miami. But
I've seen like a video montage of like what it looks like now that they've left, and everybody's just
Yeah.
like sad, and like you
Yeah.
know, like the energy's low in the city, and and like so I think it's like I don't know what team, but whatever team stayed in Lawrence, Kansas. I think it was like
Argentina was in Kansas a
was
little
it,
bit.
yeah, or Armenia. I don't remember what it was, but they were it was Algeria. I think it was Algeria, but they're like shook at how much like the whole town threw a parade for the Algerian
Yeah,
team. You
it's
know
like
what I mean?
so
Like,
random,
They're
yeah.
just like wow, like they're just shocked, and I don't know. It's really cool to see, and obviously like the men's soccer team is playing incredibly well.
Yeah.
Maybe the best they've ever played on the international stage.
Yeah.
Like
Did you see that German fan on Twitter?
Yeah, Freddie.
Freddie?
Freddie,
Yeah.
Yeah, have you seen
What
this
was the
whole
deal? He
story?
like deleted his socials.
Well,
he got
yeah,
in trouble.
Yeah. What did he do?
I don't know. I heard that was his plan all along, was just
That's
to
what he
delete his
said,
account. But I don't know if there
it's
was
crazy
something else
to
going
delete.
on.
Well, so
That's the whole
basically,
point.
people
Why
are
do you do it?
pissed that he's having a good, some
Yeah.
people are pissed he's having a good time in America and promoting America. So, of course, they went back through his 22,000 tweets and found 2 or 3 that were like questionable, if that questionable. So, of course, he started to get hate, and I think it seems like a normal human and like a normal person. He was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I don't want this. This isn't the plan. Like, I just wanted to have a good time in America. So that's frustrating. But his tweets have been awesome. And he's not the only one. Like, there's so many
there's
people
so
doing
many.
awesome things like that.
Why would he? But I don't get it though. Why would he get shit on? Because he's supporting America?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they probably
And it's
found some old
Americans
tweets.
finding problems in his
Yeah.
tweets.
Of course it is.
Yeah, exactly. So it's really frustrating. But I think it's cool. I think it's been an eye-opening experience for a lot of people around the world to come to America and just see that
For sure.
not what people think. Or
Yeah, everyone's like, the media just says like, oh, you're gonna get shot.
You're gonna get shot. You're gonna get stabbed. We're all racist. Like,
people are
it's
gonna
like,
treat you like shit. Blah
it's
blah
like,
blah.
which is. But also like it's really like you guys watched the game last night? Like,
yeah.
we look fucking good. Like we could beat Belgium next week or
Even shorthanded.
Did we lose a player?
Yeah, that was
probably
such a
their best
bullshit
player.
red
Why?
card.
Yeah,
too.
why? Yeah.
and he's out for next week.
It was just kind of a bullshit red card.
Really?
So now he's suspended.
Mm-hmm.
Basically,
They don't have to play short a guy. They just
No, you play short the whole game, don't you?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
you-
yeah, last night, not the next game.
Not the next
Not the
game.
next
Oh,
game.
oh,
No,
I thought-
he just
okay.
can't play the next
Yeah,
game, but
yeah,
he can
yeah.
still play.
I think
Well,
they
we
could
just-
still get by Belgium though, because Belgium was down 2-0.
Yeah, I
They
don't.
should have lost.
I think they're better off playing Belgium than they are Senegal. I think it's.
Really?
I think it's better that they're playing.
I mean,
Belgium
after
for
this
sure.
round though, U.S. is
Then they're
toast,
kind of
so.
fucked.
Yeah.
But
Spain would
still.
Well,
If
is
it's
it Spain or Portugal?
It'll
Or,
probably be Spain, but I don't know. I mean, you never know.
Dude, it's been a weird tournament.
Yeah.
That's the thing
I mean,
that's-
Germany
It's been a
getting
weird-
ousted, and then
Yeah.
what was the other upset on
Belgium
PKs?
almost got
Netherlands?
Netherlands
yeah.
lost, and then England almost lost
England almost
yesterday
lost,
to the
dude. It's
Congo.
been
They were in
kind
big
of
trouble
wild.
yesterday.
It's been a
It has been wild.
As a soccer fan, and like, do you live for this world? Like, do you watch soccer normally?
Yeah, I watch it like
Do you?
probably like 3-4 games every weekend.
Holy shit! Wow. Okay, so you're actually like a. That's great. I'm actually getting into it. So my Explore feed is filled with it, and I'm like, I'm kind of getting the strategy.
Yeah.
Of it. Once you kind of understand the strategy of it, it's a pretty cool game.
Yeah, I mean, there's people like Nick who are like, it's so boring, it's so
bored.
boring. But you
Riveting
just,
0-0
but once you kind of
tie.
understand it, it's just like way better.
Yeah.
And Nick's always like, oh, it's 2-1. This is boring. You watch for 90 minutes to see 3 cool things happen.
Yes.
Or
Which
you
is
watch,
fair.
for,
I mean,
you're not
or you
fair,
watch
you
for
know?
90 minutes and you end in a tie. What is the point of that? I don't.
I
get
do like
that
to go
one.
to PKs now, though. That's
Yeah.
And th- but normal
But that's
soccer,
what it
they
should.
don't.
Every
Yeah.
game should.
I
should
agree.
end in that.
But-
and that one game, well, who was it where we were watching the PKs?
Germany,
Germany and
Paraguay.
Paraguay won.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that
it was huge.
Those guys are terrible.
Yeah.
I'm like, I would have gone 10 for 10.
No, I actually do want to do this. Nick said he would go.
Oh, I want to
Oh,
do.
that'd
I
be
would do that
fun.
too.
He said he would go 5 for 5 for $1,000 shooting on me, and I was like, "There's not a fucking chance." He would go 5 for 5.
Let's
go
do
5
it.
for
That
5.
would be so.
a
I
real
feel
net?
like that should be a challenge right here.
We could
Let's
do
follow
it.
us.
I guarantee
Fucking-
not one of you. I don't know
Oh,
if you
I-
guys played soccer, but you
No,
would not
but I
score
can kick
5
a
in
ball.
row.
I did a little bit.
I can't kick a ball
I
that
can kick
well,
a
and I
ball.
could get 5 through them.
No.
And especially in the World Cup, because they always dive. I'd toe kick it right down the middle. And they,
Well, and-
Excited.
they're
We should go to
guessing.
a high school field this week.
We,
or
Greece
next week.
Freakonomics, the play is
not the
the
play.
highest statistical percentage is to kick it straight down the middle because they're always guessing.
They're
Left,
not
right.
always guessing.
But I
Yeah,
feel like
I
it's
mean,
an estimated.
They do
guess,
the little
though,
dance
too,
and then they
like-
miss the net completely. It's like, really?
Well, it's
How
like
do you-
that.
How do you're pro? It's like
Sometimes
missing a
those
2-footer.
goalies will like dive in a direction while the guy's still like
Yeah.
hesitating.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I'm
like-
saying.
and
It's
then
just a
like
guess.
a couple guys like hesitated goalie completely opposite way, and these guys are missing the net
Yeah. Well, it's not like a
or hitting the
It's
post.
not a physical. It's just a
Terrible.
mental thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
I wanna
because
try
it's
this.
like, do you stutter and then the keeper stays, and once you stutter and slow down, you're like, oh, now I'm fucked because he didn't move. Or if he moves, then you just go the other way. Or if he starts moving the way you were gonna go, then you change, then you pull it a little bit.
That's why
You should make it, but
I would take the bet. I don't think you could get 5 out of 5. I think it's
I
way
could.
harder than
I think I could
I
absolutely.
think on
get 5
Liam I
out
can
of
get
5.
3 out of 5.
maybe.
3 out of 5 is doable. I think that's
5 out of 5. That's tough.
5 out of 5 is tough.
He's gonna get lucky on one.
I also just
Or you
think
would miss. I think missing
or-
the net is more realistic because, like he said, if he jumps one way last minute or last second, you try and go the other way and you fucking hit it the wrong way. And
Or if you just try to rip it, you're gonna go probably sky.
I wouldn't
it.
try to whip it.
yeah, and I think
Nick's making the World Cup
yeah.
team next year.
Well, Nick will pull a hammy if he tries to rip
I
it.
honestly think you might have a better chance to score 5 than someone like Rory because you're just like kicking it and you don't know where you're kicking it. So then I don't know where
So you're not
kicking it.
overthinking kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like because if you're like the goalie, you're kind of looking at like their hips and their body shape. But like for him, it's like he doesn't know any of that, so it's just random. So mine would be a true guess. But if you're like a real goalie
Yeah, you
against
look
a
at
real
like the
player,
hips,
you're
the
kind of looking.
tendencies.
Yeah,
You just
it's
have
different.
to dive one way or another every time, like a goalie does, and I'm just going right down the middle every time.
Well,
Or
now I'm not
you're
gonna.
just
Now I'm not
you're
gonna
just
dive every
stand
time.
there.
Yeah,
You're not
now
gonna move.
Now I'm just gonna stand
This is
there.
my World Cup. Like,
Yeah.
this is, yeah.
Yeah, now I'm
That'd
just
be
gonna
fun.
stand
We should
there.
really do that. We should really do that.
I'll do it. I
All
mean,
right.
I want to do. I think it's.
I bet there's
easy.
a high school around here with we could hop on.
Oh yeah, there's Stinger is like a big soccer club.
Oh,
that's,
right.
like,
Well,
right there.
yeah.
Well, we have access to DU anytime, right?
Yeah, we could go
Derek
to DU.
Johnson's field.
Yeah,
Field house,
exactly.
yeah.
So Liam, as a soccer fan, what are our odds to beat Belgium?
I think it's 50-50.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell, even without our best player.
Yeah, I think
I
it's
think we beat
50-50.
Belgium.
Yeah, I think we have a better
Isn't Belgium,
coach.
like 12th best in the world.
Yeah, but I don't think that's
The
true.
rankings.
Nah, I think the rankings are bullshit. I'd say 50-50.
Wow, that's fucking. If we
When's
went to
the
the
game?
what would that be? The
Sunday.
Is that
quarterfinal?
Saturday?
Then would we be into the quarterfinal?
That would be
Yeah.
the round of 16 after, right?
That'd be so.
No, they're in the round of
Oh,
16
so it'd be
now.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'd be quarterfinals if they win.
Holy shit.
I think it's close. It's 50-50.
Spain would be tough. Though.
Spain would be tough.
I don't see anybody beating France though.
France is insane.
Nah.
They are a powerhouse.
They're too good.
Mbappe is incredible. Is that your name?
Yeah. Me and Rory were talking about France because we were watching them play yesterday or maybe 2 days ago. And the guy who won the Ballon d'Or, which is like the best player in the world, is French, and he's their third best player,
That's great.
which is like
Damn.
crazy.
That team is insane.
Wow.
Stacked.
So it's like he's their third best attacker, and he just won the best.
Even
player
though
in
like
the
they
world.
say Argentina hasn't played anybody, Argentina still has to be up.
Yeah, I think
They-
I think they're
they
the
have to
second
be.
best team. I think they'll make it to the final. They'll play France and they'll lose.
Hasn't Messi scored every goal for Argentina up until this
Not
point?
everyone,
No,
but
he
he
scored
scored
a
6.
goal in every game.
Yeah,
okay.
he scored 6.
Because he has what? Yeah, is he
Him and
is he
Mbappe.
the was it Golden Boot right
Yeah,
now?
him and
Mbappe
Mbappe.
has 6 too.
Yeah.
Both
Okay.
tied on that.
Which is insane about Mbappe that I think he's one goal behind Messi all-time World Cup goals, and he's 27.
That's crazy.
And he's 20 games less played.
So
Yeah.
he still has
It's
3 more World
insane.
Cups.
Yeah.
At least. Yeah.
He'll be the best World Cup player of all time. by
Yeah, I
far.
don't think it'll
Has
ever
France
be.
won a World Cup with him?
Yeah,
Did
he won one when he
Oh,
was
did
like
they?
18. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
was
that Henri's last year? Then
No, I don't think he played in that one. No, he definitely didn't. But he's already won a World Cup, made it to a final, scored a hat trick in the final that they lost in, and he'll probably win this year.
Because they lost to Argentina, right?
Yeah, last time. I bet they play again in the final.
was that
That'd be a dope
22?
rematch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That'd be a sick rematch.
And that was like one of the craziest games of all time. But
Mm-hmm.
it'll be good.
Nick's over the soccer
I'm
talk.
just
He's
like, yeah. All right.
Nick
Nick will be
hasn't
zoned
immersed.
in though. He'll be watching.
Yeah, he hasn't immersed himself.
I saw a
into it.
quote the other day
Yeah.
that was like, we don't become soccer fans as Americans. We just love competition. Like, it doesn't matter what
That's
the
probably
fuck
fair.
it is.
Yeah.
Like, Americans just want to be the best and win at anything. So, like, it doesn't matter. Curling, like, I don't care. Like, we'll rally around anything, you know,
Yeah.
and anything. And this is how we are as a culture, which is pretty
Yeah.
cool.
I do think it's cool to have the World Cup here because I think it like adds more
Oh,
energy to like the
100%.
Americans. If it was like in France or something, it wouldn't be as big. But
Yeah.
it is
Doesn't
cool.
and then also doesn't Mexico have a home game in Mexico City?
Uh-huh.
That's gonna be wild.
They're playing England.
Did you see their
That's
the
crazy.
videos when they just won?
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Will they beat England?
They could.
they definitely could.
Especially home field advantage like that.
Yeah, I think they're like plus 115.
I wonder what
might
tickets.
take that. I might
I wonder what
take
tickets are for that game, like
Yeah.
compared to like the Knicks at MSG.
Yeah.
Well, Scotland, if they would have gotten through, they would have played Mexico in Mexico City the last round. And I was looking at tickets because me and my dad were going to go. They were like $3,000 for the nosebleeds.
And that's a 60,000 person stadium.
It's crazy.
That's nuts.
That's so much money
Yeah.
getting pumped into that economy.
It was cool. The branding too. Did you guys see what like Levi's did?
No, but I
With
love
their
what
stadium?
Gillette did
Yeah, with the shaving
with
cream.
the shaving cream.
So the FIFA is making all these U.S. stadiums
Yeah.
because like in
Mercedes
other
in
countries,
Atlanta.
it's not like Levi's Stadium. It's just like Manchester United Stadium or
Yeah.
whatever. You know,
There's no,
just
like,
a name.
sponsor, quote unquote.
There's no sponsor, so they're making the sponsors cover their logos. So like Gillette put shaving cream
It was
on their
epic.
logo.
It's so cool.
But
looking.
the coolest one I thought was Levi's. It's got like 100 million views. So they FIFA put this big white tarp over the Levi logos, and then Levi in all their stores throughout the world put the white tarp
That's
over
smart.
their store logo,
Oh.
at, like all their stores, and used it as like a viral moment. And like their Instagram picture right now, like their profile picture doesn't say Levi's, it's the white tarp.
Some
You
smart
know?
people in marketing.
It's
of these
cool.
that's
companies.
Like
cool.
that's good marketing.
Very good.
You
It's
know?
like taking advantage of something that could be,
Yeah.
a negative. Wow, that's cool.
So
That is pretty cool. It's a good idea.
yeah, it is a good idea. They're leveraging that, but yeah, it's cool with the World Cup. In pins, what do we got going on in pins right now? Lee?
Oh.
Drop the phone.
Social tournament, once this comes out, it'll probably be like 10 days away, which I was telling Nick beforehand. Will's case has been super cool to work with because Usually when you do a tournament, it's like you got to buy drink tickets, 3 max per person. It's $12 a drink ticket, which is already kind of bullshit. $12. But they were like, yeah, we're just going to do an all-inclusive package, so you guys can bring your transfusions, bring your water hazards, and just put them in coolers. So it's going to be a shit show.
It's gonna be.
So is there going to be coolers of these on every tee box?
Probably like every 3 holes. or
Yeah,
something.
probably every couple holes. I don't know. I don't know if we have 18 coolers.
Yeah. No,
That can be the only
that's too much. You
constraint.
do want to like limit it, and I don't know. The problem is like guys will just go up and like load up their cart.
And then the next group's like, fuck.
Yeah. So, but hopefully in like every 3 holes, you're gonna find something, and then enough where it's just like, okay, then it's done. Because we don't want to people driving and all that stuff. But the good thing is like it's on a Friday. I hate Monday tournaments. Like this is on a Friday. You can have a good time.
That's true.
Thursday, we've got our open house here at HQ. So people get to come and see pins, see the operation. We have a good party the night before on Thursday. We got Rugby Scott coming, I believe, which was so good last year. So it's a good time, just kind of hanging out at HQ.
And we're doing 2 foursomes on every hole
Yeah.
to stop the cheating. Because that's the worst part about scrambles. It's like,
Totally.
I don't know if you saw our Instagram video. It was like some guy wearing like cargo shorts and like just a T-shirt, and his group shot like 45 or something. So that's the worst part. So we're gonna have 2 teams on every hole to kind of like monitor each other. And I think it'll just be kind of fun to play with another group.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
For
it'd be
sure.
kind of fun.
And these rounds are always a little slower, but when you're playing a scramble, it's like pick the best ball, go get the other ones and hit. It shouldn't really add too much time to the round.
I was thinking it could maybe even speed it up. Because
Yeah.
I feel like in a scramble, you're more waiting on the tee box.
Yeah.
But if there's no one, since we're staggering holes, I mean, theoretically, our group's over here trying to figure out what we're doing. The other group's over here figuring out
Already
what
a
they're
hole
doing. And then
ahead.
you're kind of hitting.
Yeah.
And then when the time you finish, you're just teeing off again.
Yeah, exactly.
So it might not go faster in like time-wise. I think it'll feel faster.
Yeah.
Shouldn't
You're
be
not
as
waiting
much
around.
waiting for
Yeah.
sure. So
Yeah.
I think it'll be fun, and it could be a little bit more fun because you get to like read the other group's putts potentially if they're outside of you. So I don't know. I think it'll be a good time. I think this is the best tournament of the year.
I think so too. I think it'll be a good one.
Gonna be a shit show for sure.
Yeah.
No Cody's from 2 years ago.
Yeah, and we tell our employees like, hey, we want some of our employees are playing in it, want to have a good time. But a couple years ago, we had a guy, and he was a good worker, and he had a really good time. He had
Too good.
too good of a time. So
Couldn't
we're
even
looking
speak
forward
at
to
the
it.
end.
Yeah, but it'll be a good time, So I think there's maybe 1 or 2 spots left if this
Yeah.
comes out and you want to come play in the Pins and Aces social.
It'll be a
It's going to be a
blast.
good
I'm
time.
bummed I missed it.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. And then U.S. Open happened while you guys were gone.
Yeah.
I tried to keep up with that as much as weird time.
At
middle
least
of the
a
night.
Denver guy won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got his second.
So does everyone hate him that much
Dude, I wanted to
just because
talk about
of
this.
last year? Where was
wanted
it?
to
Was it
talk-
Bethpage? Oh,
Oakmont.
Oakmont.
Yeah.
The punching of the locker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Destroying that
this,
locker.
I don't. It seems so irrational to me to hate somebody so much, so like passionately, because he got mad and punched a locker. I mean, I get it's golf, right?
I will
Golf.
say it's come around. He's handled it really well in terms of like owning up to it, saying he made a mistake. He's got to be tired of it. Every question after he won during the week lead up was like, "Well, you did this last year. Are you going to do it again?" Every time, and he's like, "Look, I own up. It was my fault, my mistake. I've apologized and." I've worked on it. I've learned, yada, yada. It's like Bryson. Bryson was hated when he went to live, and he's totally turned around his image. It's kind of come back a little bit. But, I think with time, it'll pass, And I think now, especially after he won and he owned up to it, now people are like, okay, he's fine. It's cool. Like, let's move
And
on.
Wyndham's playing insane. Like
Yeah.
his
He's been
game
playing
right now.
insane since he started dating,
Dating.
Emily
I was
too.
gonna say we know his girlfriend.
Oh, you
really
do?
well. Yeah,
Really?
like really well. Yeah, yeah. So So she was a close. She's from Michigan, and all her friend group basically. I don't. You remember Lauren Jabara?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
so
she's
that
like
friend group.
TNT NBA host, MLB,
Yeah, Lauren
and
Jabara,
then,
and then-
who was it, Brooke?
Brooke.
What is she? Just an influencer, or was she like a reporter or
The
something?
But
reporter.
Jabara's
yeah.
really now she's
Yeah.
like she's way up.
Yeah, well,
in the
now
NBA.
she's like, she was doing like NBA TNT sideline reporting.
yeah. She's like huge now.
And then Brooke is MLB Network.
MLB Network.
No, his girlfriend though.
Oh no, his girl's
no,
just
she's an influencer.
Yeah.
Pretty.
But she's
influencer.
friends with those.
So I've known her for years. She's been on to my place. She's been on a boat with us when we went to
boat,
Chatfield.
Chatfield.
So known her for a really long time, and She just popped up with Wyndham in her.
It was
I sent it to
the
Eric.
Masters.
Yeah, it was the Masters. She posted a
par
Master.
3. She was hitting the par 3.
And I said to Eric, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, Emily's dating Wyndham. I was like, that's crazy. But literally, he's been unstoppable since they went public, basically, more or less.
Huh.
Yeah. So it's cool. It's fun.
She got that good,
She's a-
good.
Yeah.
She's got a good hand, is what she would call it. She's got a good hand. Because he's been playing well, man.
I did see a guy on Instagram. He was talking about like the hate towards Wyndham, and he was like, "I get it. Like golf is a different sport compared to like NBA and NFL, but when you think about some of the stuff that the NFL players do and the NBA players do off the court or the field or whatever, and everyone's like, eh.
Yeah.
And then Wyndham Clark like punches a locker, and then everyone fucking hates him.
Yeah.
And they're getting in trouble for like domestic abuse and guns, and the
Yeah.
people are like, well, he dropped 30, so it's all right.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
I was
just
just
like,
about to
wait,
say
you
that. I
know?
think the difference too with golf is like, if your best player, is an asshole or whatever, but he wins, it's like, okay, awesome. But in golf, it doesn't seem to be that.
Yeah.
In
No.
fact, it's like if you win, the more you win.
Well, it's like a gentleman's game. People
Yeah.
expect the other sports to be, a little bit
Yeah.
Well, it's
more
very
rough
old
around the
school
edges.
and protected.
Yeah, it's
like
very
the tradition of
traditional,
golf.
Yeah. Yeah.
But at the same time, it's okay for a player to show some passion occasionally. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
you shouldn't have done that, but like, I don't know. It's. I mean, I think the game's changing a little bit, becoming a little bit more modern. But I like him. I'll say that I like him. He seems. I mean, he's games at the top. I mean, best he's ever played probably. And
Yeah.
he gives good interviews, like you said. He owns up to everything. I like him. So I'm
Yeah.
rooting for
Speaking
him.
about like comparison to other sports, like all the stuff. Was it Jordan Spieth that came out this week about the betting, or was it Justin
Yeah.
Thomas?
Jordan
about betting.
Golf. They need to
And
do
then-
something about it.
Yeah, like the heckling, how much that can like change the trajectory of a bet or the game or
Yeah.
a round, someone's round.
Yeah.
Like, what are your guys'
didn't
thoughts
see
on
that.
that?
It's not happening. He was just basically saying like we need to do something about sports betting in golf because the heckling and all these different things. One, it's not happening. Like get over it.
Yeah.
And my take is you are a gladiator in the Coliseum. You
Mm-hmm.
are providing entertainment like to the people. At the
You
end of the
paid
day,
a
you're
lot
an
of
entertainer.
money to-
Yeah.
You're an entertainer. At the end of the day, it's like Blake isn't going to go do a concert and we're going to say no more drinking for the fans because it's getting out of hand. It's like, no, we're out here to have a good time. You're an entertainer. You're trying to entertain these people. Same thing with betting. And I think it's just like, well, what are you going to do? Stop sports betting
Yeah.
in golf? Like, that's not happening.
That's the
you know?
thing. It's like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
understand what he's saying as far as like you have a little bit more impact on the
Yeah,
game.
a fan
as
does,
a
yeah,
fan
for sure.
than any other.
Oh,
game,
for sure.
Which is kind of crazy to think. Like you could literally have money on, I don't know, Scotty, and then Wyndham's coming up, and you heckle him so fucking hard that
Yeah,
he shanks
and he
one.
got-
Right in the
when you
middle of
bet.
his swing,
That's
say
actually
something. Yeah.
crazy to think about how much.
Yeah. You could just,
But you can't do anything about it.
Yeah, you could do it in their backswing.
But
And
now
just be
what
like, I'm
is-
getting kicked out, whatever, though.
Worth it. I
I'm
bet.
not losing the bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
200,000 on fucking
Yeah.
Scotty. Or
Yeah.
something.
Just bet on
exactly.
yourself,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
How much
man.
do you think Jordan's going to get heckled now?
Oh,
Like Dorian
it'll make
and
it
shit.
worse for
Yeah.
sure.
for
Yeah, it'll especially in certain like New York or
Yeah.
wherever. They're already bitching about not wanting to have a major in New York again because the fans
The
are
fans
just
are out of
crazy,
control.
I was there. It was fucking insane. At the Ryder Cup. It was
Yeah,
fucking insane.
yeah, they're
It
just
was insane.
exactly.
It was insane.
They're crazy, and that's just a people thing. But he's gonna get heckled now. It's gonna
Did
be
you
a
see
problem.
the Norwegian fans were at the Travelers?
Yeah, rooting for
doing
victory.
the-
Yeah.
It's awesome, man.
That was
Yeah.
cool.
I love
That was
it.
cool.
I love it.
It is cool. It's cool seeing the World Cup fans go to the other sports. I bet he was like, "Oh, this is awesome. I never have."
Yeah.
100% fans. Like maybe every once in a while you see someone wearing a Norway jersey, but that was way different. I'm
And
sure.
it's even
Yeah.
cool seeing I mean, I've become such a big fan of Holland now because
Like the player?
Yeah, the player.
Yeah.
Because he's immersed himself in American
Yeah.
culture. Like he went to the Stanley Cup playoffs, had the time of his life.
That's great.
It's really cool to watch like these other sport guys like come in
Yeah.
and like go to these other events here.
Yeah.
I saw that someone from Boston, it was one of the sports owners from Boston, was saying that they want to bring the MLB to Scotland for a couple
No,
games.
NFL. Robert
That was the
Kraft
NFL?
wanted to
Was the
bring
NFL?
Patriots. He's like, we need to have a Patriots game because they go and play in
That
Europe,
would actually be really fun.
And he's like, we want to go to Scotland and play a game,
And that's at least not too far, It's,
Yeah, from there,
Yeah,
it's
it's
6
not-
hours.
6
7
hours,
hours.
And it's
playing
probably
LA.
smart because, I mean, probably most of those Scotland fans are now going to be Patriots fans. They went
Probably.
to Boston, and now they're going to be Boston sports fans, and it'll grow American sports in Europe.
Well, football, the way it's frustrating a little bit, I'm sure, as a player, but they want to end up playing like 6-7 games overseas a year. Like
well, they were
each
talking
team.
about moving the Jags there a few years ago.
In London, right?
Yeah.
London, They eventually do want to have a World Cup, because I think NBA's done a really good job of being, international, and we have players from all over the world. And I think the NFL wants to get to the point where 30 years from now, there are teams in London. There's a team in Mexico City. There's a team, wherever, Dublin. Well, I don't know, So that would be fun to watch. I think it'd be cool to have a World Cup style thing like that for football, for any sports. I think I'm obsessed with the World Cup. I want to see it in baseball. Well, they kind of have it in baseball.
Yeah, they do. They do the World Baseball Challenge. I think it's more amateur, but
so different.
It's well, they do.
Yeah, it's different.
What is it called?
The Classics.
Yeah, the
World Baseball
Classic.
Classic. Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
I bet it's be hard as a player though. That's a lot on your body.
Yeah, it is.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially NFL travel.
Yeah,
'cause
exactly.
you got to go there. I mean, that's hard
Wednesday?
to adjust.
Yeah.
Oh no, before that even probably.
I mean, you'd have to time it with bye weeks and
Yeah,
shit. And
it'd
we
have
tried
to be
do that.
on a bye week.
Yeah.
Either before or after.
I think they do that. Yeah.
And I think everyone's been shocked here during the World Cup because it's the travel between the games has been so far.
People don't understand how big America is.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It's
No,
crazy.
even when I was Italy, we were
Yeah.
talking when I was in Italy, I'm like, it's the size of California. You know what I mean? It's crazy, the difference out there. And I think really also with the World Cup and the NFL, and it's cool to see everybody hype up the stadiums. Everybody's like, what the fuck? They go to a college stadium, this is better than any stadium we have in Europe. And I mean, that's probably not the case, but it would be top 5 in Europe, and it's I saw a tweet the other day that was we could have the World Cup every 4 years and not for the next 30 years and not play in the same stadiums. Where some people will get a World Cup and they'll have to build all this crazy infrastructure.
Yeah,
we already have that. And then
Right.
when the World Cup's over, it just sits empty and it just rots.
In
Yeah.
I'm
Brazil.
exactly. I remember Qatar. Yeah, is that what you said? Yeah,
or every Olympics.
exactly. Here in America, we have the infrastructure. We could literally host every fucking World Cup and have no trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
between the
100%.
college and NFL
Yeah,
stadiums.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
College NFL, fucking high school stadiums these
Yeah,
days.
some
are
of these high school
fucking
stadiums,
insane,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah, it'd probably be easier to have World Cup Europe, and it'd be shorter travel distance from Italy to Scotland. than
Yeah.
it would
Because
be,
everything's an hour flight
Boston
there.
to LA.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. You're on a 5-hour, 6-hour flight here. You're still in the States.
Yeah.
So
There.
in the state,
3-hour flight, you're anywhere in Europe.
Yeah.
It's like scouting the Boston.
Yeah.
5 hour.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's true.
Has been cool though.
it's been fun to watch.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed. What else? Anything else? Anything else you want to chat about?
That's it.
No, just watch the games today.
Yeah.
I'll get Nick
Yeah.
to watch them.
Who's the first one? It's 11?
Spain at 1.
Isn't there a big game tonight? I can't.
Portugal plays tonight.
Portugal.
Yeah, Croatia.
Yeah, that is a huge one. That
Are
is
you a
big one.
Croatia fan now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, yes.
They're
well,
gonna
I remember,
lose.
didn't Croatia make the final or semifinal a couple years ago?
Yeah.
Or a couple.
Yeah, they've been. Yeah, I think
Because G's family
final.
has from Croatia, and so I remember rooting for him when we were watching it, and we were like, yeah, it was fun. It was cool. So, yeah.
Yeah, they made it to the final in 2018.
Oh, I got a little something fun. I'm throwing out the first pitch at the Rockies game on Friday.
Really?
And
Nice.
Giannina. So that'll be
no.
fun. She's like, oh, we got to practice. She's like, I'm
both
throwing the
are
baseball.
throwing it out?
Yeah, we're both throwing it
Nice.
out. Yeah. So it'll be really fun. We're doing it's for the podcast and just things. And so we're gonna have Heath out there in his little jersey, and we're both gonna throw a pitch. So it'll be fun.
Sick.
She's really nervous. She's
That's
freaking out.
cool.
Oh, you guys
What?
warming up a little in the backyard?
Yeah, we're gonna do it today. She's like, I don't have a mitt. I'm like, that's okay. You don't need all catch. You just throw it.
I don't think you'll throw it that hard.
exactly. I'm
Yeah.
not worried.
Watch G just throw a great
That's what,
strike
and then I
ball, and then
fucking
you're
fuck up. I know. That's my worst.
You guys need to do
my
something
worst nightmare.
viral. Just
I know,
just
that's my worst
fucking
nightmare.
bomb this into the outfield.
Just turn around and
Just
throw
turn
it in
around,
center
throw it.
field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think G's gonna actually do really good. She's got a good arm. It's the accuracy that I'm a little worried about. So that'll be
That's fun.
no matter what she does, it'll never be as bad as some of them.
no 50 Cent.
Yeah.
like some of those guys.
I mean-
yeah. But it's the fireworks game too, so it'll be packed.
Oh,
we
that's
sold
cool.
out. So it'll
Yeah.
be really cool. It'll be
Oh,
fun.
sick.
Yeah, it's sold out.
That's
so it'll
gonna be
fun.
cool.
Yeah, so I'm excited. Yeah.
Huh.
You know,
Cool.
yeah.
Go.
Well, good luck to that. When is that? Friday? Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So if you guys don't do anything, you wanna come
Cool.
again?
Yeah, I kind of want to
Yeah,
maybe
be
go.
fun.
I just kind of want to go for the first pitch, not the game.
I know. I haven't been to a Rockies game in 2 years, I think.
No, don't they do the fireworks show and stuff? And
Yeah, it's Friday,
Thursday,
Saturday.
Friday and Saturday. So that's why it's sold.
Yeah.
That's the only games that sell out all year. That and the opening game, I feel. Like.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously.
Or Dodgers, Cubs.
Cubs, yeah.
Yeah.
Yankees.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, cool, awesome. Well, yeah, thanks for listening, guys, and be sure to comment, subscribe, like, and we'll see you next week.
See you guys.